Hey guys, it's Lord here, back again with another review, and today we're having a look at the Marvel Legends Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Wave X-23. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as said before, today we're having a look at X-23. She is part of the Sasquatch Wave of Marvel Legends, released under the Deadpool title. Not for the movie, but we've talked about this before. Her only accessory is the Sasquatch torso, which is a big hunk of plastic. It's got a clicky there and waist swivel and T-jointed hips. So we will be putting this guy together next Wednesday, I believe. Day after my birthday. Stoked. So, with that being said, we're just going to get right into this figure. Now, she does have the removable claws, like most of the Wolverine figures we've gotten in the past few years. I'm not going to take these out because these are nice and tight in here. Well, that one's a little wiggly, but the other ones are nice and tight in here. Well, that one's kind of wiggly too. Jeez. But, nonetheless, these are much better claws. I guess it's just that side. That's weird. These are probably the best way to do Wolverine claws, so if there is a little give and take with them, that's alright with me, because I'd rather they be in there than be falling out or look like spaghetti. That's size point. And, yeah, articulation on this figure, she's got the hinge, or the swivel and the hinge in the head. Can be easier said than done to use said hinge, but it works. It's got a little tilt. I don't really care for the windswept hair on this figure particularly. I don't know. Just doesn't work for me. It makes your head want to tilt that way just because of it can be a little bit loose at times and it just wants to make her head go down. So, not too fond of that, but whatever. Her shoulders do move out a decent amount, actually. They move out about that far. Impressive. Back down, full 360. Swivel at the bicep, hinge at the elbow, or swivel at the bicep. Swivel at the elbow, hinge at the elbow. Jeez. Swivel at the wrist, hinge at the wrist. She's got a diaphragm joint, but it doesn't work nearly as good as Domino's. Which I'm trying to figure out if this is the same body as Gwenpool. Gwenpool feels a little different. Hers has a little bit more movement. Yes, I have that figure, and yes, the diaphragm is loose on it. Thus, I'm going to give that a nice wordy review in a couple of weeks. She's got this loose floating belt piece. Mine had some schmutzies on it. In fact, it still does. I'm not sure how to get that off. I went at it with the X-Acto knife, and it just does not want to come off. But oh well. Such is life, right? Her hips move forward and back. She's got that little extra bit of manipulation up in there because of how big the ball socket is, but that's besides the point. She got a thigh cut, double joint at the knee, gives you a decent amount there. Swivel at the boot, hinge at the foot, and a rocker joint. So she got the standard 9 yards for a Marvel Legends female figure. I kind of like the hindered diaphragm joint because it helps me get the figure standing up straight. But, yeah, I know a lot of you guys aren't a fan of that, but it's because of you. My Prowler's abs are froze because you just need to have ab crunches, don't you? Don't you? So, remember that next time you're complaining about articulation on a figure. But with that being said, it's time for some size comparisons. Alrighty, guys, so here is X-23 next to Pizza Spidey and Taco Deadpool. And she is very short. So you're not getting a lot of bang for your buck here unless you count the Sasquatch torso. But she scales nice with these two. She's supposed to be a lot shorter. I think she is in her teens. Maybe even younger? I'm not sure. The one in the Logan movie was very young. I think she was only like 12 or 13 maybe. I don't know. But with that being said, time to move on to some more size comparisons. Alrighty, and last but not least, here is X-23 next to the rest of the wave I've already reviewed. And I have to say, this is looking like a pretty stacked wave. The character selection alone is really, really good. A lot of stuff we've needed updates to, a lot of stuff we just needed in general. Um, yeah, so I can't say I really have too many qualms with this wave, and I'm willing to bet that this is the best wave of Marvel Legends we've had in a while. Which is ironic because Deadpool is one of the better superhero movies we've had in a while. But that's besides the point, and that was also like, what, 2 years ago? So, um, with that being said, she scales nicely with the other characters in this wave. Personally, I don't think she actually would fit with any of these other than the X-Force Deadpool, which we haven't reviewed yet. So, we'll get to that, I promise. But with that being said, time to move on to final thoughts. Alrighty, guys. So wrapping up with final thoughts. Do I even need to tell you this is better than the Toy Biz version? We had this discussion on Monday about Domino because that old Toy Biz version was kind of yeesh. So, with that being said, I can see where people are coming from with this figure. However, this is not going to be one of my favorites from this wave. Those titles probably belong to all the ones I did last week, all the figures I took a look at, that is. But this is a very nice figure. I would have liked an alternate head without the mask. I would have liked the toe claws, yes, but for what it is very nice. So I'm going to have to give this figure an 8 out of 10. And recommend if you do not have an X-23, this is probably your best bet, even though it's kind of a specific costume. But I am looking forward to the Wolverine costumed one in the next Deadpool set. That one looks to be pretty cool, at least in terms of the design. I don't think the figure has seen the light yet. We have not seen it, but soon we shall. Comic-Con is in a few months, so hopefully they will have it there. Of course, I'm talking about San Diego because I've been going to Comic-Cons a lot lately. Not as big. That's good, but that's besides the point. So, that being said, hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.